We are here today to enjoy a little fantasy game. Hand of Fate 2 is the title, and I think we'll just start by opening up a brand new adventure. Good day and good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you want to do.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Hello, good day. We are setting our wheels in motion indeed, and we're doing so with gusto.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Oh, indeed. Indeed we shall. You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing amongst themselves. I guess we will, maybe we'll keep our distance? You remain hidden in the undergrowth. Eventually, you notice movement further down the road. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food! We can leap to the farmers' defense, offer to help the farmers, warning that they won't come for free, or help the thieves in their extortionate activities. I feel that perhaps we ought to exemplify some degree of heroism. That's fascinating. We seem to be encountering... Is that a glitch in the live stream, or is it... What's going on there? No, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Okay, lovely. I was just getting concerned. And, well... I don't enjoy the idea of being very concerned. I want to be having fun! Okay. Just lighting a candle, bringing it all into line, because it is wonderful to have candles around you in the depths of autumn, and for this game it feels particularly appropriate. there we go. Alright, well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. And so here we are, thrust into an adventure. Violence for the sake of violence, and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently, and you can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. But I feel that my Earl Grey tea is very effective. So, basic controls, hooray. Oi! Up, 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 oops. Slash and smash. Oop. Okie dokie. Now we're back in the game. Back on the trolley. It's been a while since I've played this properly. Hello, Anna! What a delight it is to see you here. I'll just zoom in on the chat a little bit, so that I don't have to do like this every time I want to see it. Okay. It's a joy to be here. So we gained some food. A lot of food. I'm gonna symbolize this with a piece of licorice. A little licorice fish. Okay. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread into your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. Their leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath the filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I have been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could, if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it! His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breech. A new plan, then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Okie dokie, so we get to choose. Shield, sword, or warrior's axe. And I feel sort of inclined to... toward the axe. I kind of like big swinging things in this game. A lot of lovely weapons come down that path, and so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. And yes, equipping it would be my great pleasure.
A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest.
A goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. Your
This
journey
card has a token. Can you find it?
Well, maybe. Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake!" In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry. You will soon understand the nuances.
You spend hours traveling in circles until night falls, bringing an unnatural silence to the forest. Fuck it. Okay. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support. I am in grave need of such support.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all, or at least started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. "Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence," the leader implores.
I've heard a thief talk about fair shares,
Spits one.
You turn up and boss us around and barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days!
The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. "As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I am afraid I have urgent business with my associate here." As he greets you, he whispers, Keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble." Tell him that gold cannot replace the amulet he stole, or tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery. What shall we go with? What do you say? If anybody has an opinion on whether to go with going for the amulet and the moral high ground, or whether to threaten this usurped leader of thieves with violence. Well, of course, occasionally I must just rely on my own little senses. I think I'm gonna go for that amulet. That seems important. Seems important. Just gonna take that light a little further off. So, actually, maybe we even want it like this. Yeah, actually, that's better. It's better. It's better lit that way. Not quite as harsh. Okay. So, he holds up a finger. "First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet." Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to muck you. The leader hurries away to hide.
Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up,
growls one of them. I think I'm going to fight them. That seems to be a potentially profitable venture. Do please let me know if my voice cannot keep up with the volume of the game. It does occasionally get a little loud. Whee! Whee! Dodge rolls, whoop. Dodge rolls can do quite a lot. Whoops! Alright, so I guess you can say those thieves got a taste of the action. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hand in surrender. Oh, wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I am an understanding citizen, just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hand. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? Okay. Gotta choose an amulet, mostly an aesthetic choice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the eagle thing. I like that. I like that one. Seems nice. The eagle amulet, that suits you. A very familiar facial structure. Or similar facial structure. So, you know what? I'm lonely, you're lonely, we should work together. And, so, we should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from? Perfect time for some tea. So now we get to do some character customization. So any input from you folks on what you might want our little lad to be like would be most welcome. I guess I like the lines on the face a bit. Okay. Then we have some hairstyles. Go sort of Shinto Japanese style thing. Quite a lot of side cuts going on. Maybe because they're easier to animate. We can also choose color though. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna go with the brown hair, unless there are any objections, of course. And we just keep the same amulet. And I think there's something about this green-purple thing that I find rather appealing.
Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignius of the Thieves' Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Maya Bridge together to appease him, so gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclip's eyes, a pretty trader hiking up the road. So it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough, and your reward will come in time.
Well, we throw
These
some
dice are another
and-
small game
Oh, that
embedded
is
in
terrible.
our game.
We're gonna re-roll everything because that was terrible. Better. Much better.
Victory. You are learning.
Yay.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
Yeah, I won't necessarily read any and all dialogue that comes up because it will slow down the stream considerably, and I would also like to sort of make some progress in this game. So, the first line of defense against any who would question the Empire. Empire enemies wear armor that reduces damage by 3, rendering the weapons less effective. But you know, that's why we have our lovely little axe thing going on. May I ask you a question? Why are you holding me up on this way? Okay, I see. I mean, I guess my question wasn't well put, but could you take a stab at it? No? Nah. No such stabbing required. So, having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. A
A
shield!
simple defense. You can do better given time. Celebrations in
Carnival.
aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. I think I'm going to ask about what's going on. That seems interesting. A friendly stable hand explains. In a bygone age, our town was beset by a half lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beast for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honour the warrior like this, a statue filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. Alright, follow the parade, I guess? Let's watch a local go first. You allow a young girl to go ahead in your queue, an act of courtesy that grants you the opportunity to see how this works. The crowd cheers enthusiastically as the child smacks the lizardman's ankle with a club and gathers a few coins and a wrapped sweet bread that fall out. It's soon your turn. You accept the blindfold and take the club into your hands. Okay, we're getting better there. Some gold falls out. Nice. Ah! Before you gather anything, a young child shovels the bounty into a basket and scampers off. You turn over, you leave.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
Okay. Dice roll. To heck with it. Let's do a dice roll. Not bad. If we get 3 or higher with this dice, sorry, then we're good. So I think I'm gonna do that. That ought to be a 50% thing. Alright. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Alright, some food supplies. Some more food supplies. Food supplies are good supplies.
Here we come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages.
You arrive.
This will become a theme, I dare say.
Alright then, dear. You find Malaclips perusing a selection of cheeses by the market.
Ah, here it is my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignius has arranged to meet at the graveyard.
You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignius greets Malaclips with a sly grin.
Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. I had our doubts, you know.
Vignius cracks his knuckles and giggles.
Well now, Malaclips, convince me what's to stop me cutting off your head today.
You reveal your gold as Malaclips scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignius' feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery.
That's our deal done,
Malaclips says. Worry obvious in his voice.
No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal,
Vignius grins.
You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place.
And so things turn violent. Bugger. Let's see if we can manage. Vignius the Crazed. Treacherous and greedy. A dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. Whoops. Yeah, that's one of the things. If you go into special attack, then you can sort of avoid a lot of damage. Willy-nilly he goes. And I get my tea. Malaclips scratches his chin thoughtfully.
It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like, maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next. Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Right, so this is the pool where we just were, and this is the magician.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards if you but look.
Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. Maleclipse's problem, a market the fiend in need. We know that one. I think I want to try that finding the forest folk again. I think it could be nice. And deep water can be nice because you gain some equipment. And that's good. Let's also just try the market thief thing. And then for the equipment of this round. So, the warrior's axe, that's very nice, but we could also do with the bastion of purification of the cardinal's blade. I mean, actually, we should just fill out the entire deck. And then we start. We don't have that many options in the beginning, but it's going to get much more of a choice later on.
How many adventures start thus? For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
The whispers speak of trouble. At the edge of the Empire, the town is Westwind is suffering against the Blight.
You return to the markets to ask if any traders headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are 3 options: a stonemason, a foot wagon, or a weaponsmith. I wonder what a stonemason could do. I'm curious. I'm gonna go with this. The other 2 seem pretty self-explanatory, right? That would be food, equipment, one of those. But I don't know what this would be. Ah, gold. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Not to invite any Freemason conspiracies here about fortunes lost in tombs of old and blah, 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 blah. None of that. No. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you will need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
Or worse, success. The Market Bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passers-by, yes, to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket, making off with some of your belongings. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd. Okay, success. Well, great success, but you know.
Oh, well, right, you sod, keep your darn stuff.
The thief mutters as they drop your belongings on the ground. As you gather up your things, the thief runs off back into the crowd. So you regain your gold.
Life itself in exchange for life.
As you hike through the mountains on one fine day, you come across an injured traveller. Though he is clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution.
You, mortal, come here.
The creature commands, his voice rasping.
I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it.
You draw your weapon and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself.
Spare me, and I will make it worth your while.
Okay. As you lower your blade, he suddenly lunges at you. Ow. Okay, well, that's How much can we stand here? Ow! A third of 6. That's 1. Okay, I think I'm gonna throw him off now.
I would have recovered my full strength in time, I have no doubt, but I admit you have been a boon to me this night.
He gestures at the darkness, saying,
The humans who dared to think they could best me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was foolish as their deaths were quick. But perhaps they had something that could be of use to you.
The shadows seem to gather about his person until nothing remains. The dealer adds an encounter card to the deck. You set out with a flaming torch and soon arrive at the scene of slaughter. A dozen armed men have been recently butchered here. Among the remains you find no decent equipment, just the tools of farmers and the provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade hidden in the shadow of the grass.
To the victor go the spoils. Do not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
Ooh, creates a powerful blast that causes 80% damage to enemies in an area when activated. Riposting 40 shadows attacks to unlocking a token, okay. Can riposte between enemy combo attacks. Additional defense from a shield is useful against northerners. Yeah, okay. Get a shadow, yeah. All right then. Yeah, I guess I'll equip this.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Hooray.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
Okay, what do we get? Some equipment? Nice. Bastion. Okay, given that we have this swanky sword, maybe a Bastion of Purification would be nice because it's going to protect a dwindling HP until we get it back on track.
A shield
yeah.
in more ways than one.
And we will absolutely
Well, that
equip
may
that.
help you on the road ahead.
Nice. Let's have a look at the inventory. Yeah, we only have regular clothes. I mean, we could buy healing. But then again, it's probably better to buy some food. And that's all. Our little piggy bank is closed. And we can't really sell any equipment because we don't have any more. So I'm gonna leave now.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
Alright.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
So let's have it then, dear game. What do you have up your sleeve? Northerners. And Malaclips. A magician, jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malaclips casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. I want that.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
That'll do. That'll do. Now, I'm about to run out of tea, so... with that in mind, I will probably just go to the kitchen real quick and...
Here we
Oh,
begin
dear.
to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The West Wind Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows. There's corrupted inside the town. They broke through the sewers and into Low's Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out. You arrive to find West Wind's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to the poorest area, Low's Lane. We cannot let this corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted, even a little. Well, well. I guess we join the soldiers, don't we? Shimmy, shimmy. Maybe. Anyhow, here we are. Inflicted. Ah. So, putting some touches on the tea there. Ah! Buggery me. I just spilled my tea. Sorry. One has to take care of those things, or they will take care of you! Right. So, it's a little bit of a thing there. Gotta get up all the stuff. Spilling your tea is never fun, but at least I'm having tea. So let's have a look at the Inflicted. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Alright.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Gotta fight some infected then. And slash. Stabby, stabby. Oops. Oh, there we go. There we are. Cheers. With the corrupted thread removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions.
You know, 18 is higher than 16, which was our previous, so I guess I'm gonna take it. And the armor breaker ability is also pretty decent, so. Ah yes, this one, the forest folk. You follow the song through the thicket and the stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash, and my footmen left me to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. So I take it that we'll either get money or we'll go do a fight with that will feature some soldiers. I think I'll go after the soldiers. Maybe, I mean, this seems to be the more interesting option. You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted. Well, fortunately, the corrupted are our specialty. Prepared for violence in every major direction. Seemed fairly effective there, but I'm not sure we rescued any of the soldiers. Max life is good though. Although the corrupted have been vanquished, no Empire soldiers remain. You return to the road and find only the wreckage of the noble's carriage.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
Why I should get them out? Well, my good sir, it's because there's a town depending on decent people to defend it.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Oh yes, absorb all my damage. Oops. And smash. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take that. Soldier's sword, I guess. But I won't be using that. 5 food is nice. 2 recruits gained.
Now your chance presents itself. At
I'll
last,
search
stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already. Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go with selling the soldier's sword. You know, okay, weapon ability 10 times, then you get a shard. Okay. Which is, of course, part of a token. Token equals new cards, so, you know, you want that. But there's nothing special to be purchased here. For now, I'm pretty happy with the Cardinal Blade. Warrior's Axe. We can take it or leave it. Might as well get some gold out of it.
Ah, a reward for a job well done.
A holy man approaches and greets you warmly.
Greetings, friend. You're here just as the master said you would be. My talents lie at your disposal. Have you need for any healing?
Oh, sure. Okay. Okay. Right. That's a lot of healing.
I'm glad to have fulfilled my master's wish to help you this day.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
Merc!
Malaclips calls to the creature, arms outstretched.
I have a favor to ask you, my handsome friend.
The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle.
10 gold first. You know that.
Alright, I guess we can give him 10 gold. Malaclips steps forward as Merc counts the coins.
Merc, old bean.
The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder.
I require help in removing a certain illness.
Merc considers Malaclips for a while.
That kind of information costs more than a few coins.
You splutter indignantly.
I will require a test of skill from him.
He turns and points at you.
Pick a flower and eat it.
The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclips nods as if this were a fair request. I'm interested in the luminous purple flower. The flower has a crispy burnt texture.
Not a bad beginning, but we need to improve. Oh, this is a tough one. So we need to roll a 5 or a 6 with this. We can throw this one in 2, but then we need to roll a... yeah. I'm gonna try just re-rolling this. Whee!
Merc watches eagerly as you begin to choke. Malaclips, for his part, shows some sign of concern. Your eyes bulge in water. Suddenly someone begins slapping you hard on the back. You cough, and a hard lump falls on from your mouth. It's a solid gold statue of Merc. Alright. Malaclips cheers while you catch your breath. Merc nods, happy with the result. He beckons Malaclips closer.
Of those of us left, you should seek Isla of the Vale. She may know something of the cure. Last I heard, she's hiding out in the underneath.
Let us discover what the next chapter in our dear bard's tale will be.
Oh no, not her!
Malaclips straightens his neck shawl nervously. The greasy goblin man giggles maniacally.
Yes, her. She'll likely eat your bones before she lets you speak. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to run.
With that, Malaclips' associate turns away and hurls a bouquet at a shocked passerby.
Flowers! Fresh flowers! Buy 'em or I'll eat your eyes!
Another chance to redeem yourself. Let's see how you handle it this time.
As night cloaks westwind, you
guards can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. You've gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. You must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. I guess giving a rousing speech would be great. But we're not that good at it. The soldiers appear unmoved by your words and remain tense and fearful. Terror of Westwind. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates.
With all these soldiers, you don't think you could have left me alone?
Alright, that's good. And smash.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
Yeah, it feels like he has it out for me. Being careful not to spill my tea now. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with the town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin.
Goblin tracker. Alright, I think it's a...
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
I think it's time that we revisit the customization because now we have more options. I feel like our hairstyle could do with an update. We could even change gender if anybody's up for that. This one's kind of fun. There is also something to be said for a nice hood. Do we want to go hoodie? Or do we want to go... I think this is a good one. So now we have the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Emperor.
There is the small game, the game we play, and there is the great game, the game of life and death, the game I was once master of.
Man-eating tree, that's a nice one. I seem to remember that. You've gotten a lot of mileage out of that. The Old Maiden is also good. That's just a lovely blessing to get. I don't know about all of them though. I guess there'll be plenty of combat in this particular scenario. And since we'll be fighting Northerners, I'm gonna try more shieldy type things. Valiant Aegis. This is like a buckler type thing, I think. So only one way to find out exactly what powers it has.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate. Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Malaclips has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission.
Well, I usually refrain from working for the Empire since it takes me further away from it. I have made an exception. It'll square my debt with General Brandstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say?
Yeah, I suppose.
Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking, said Malaclips. I brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. The High Priestess is quite partial to blessings. If you could prove yourself worthy, we'd have a better chance of swaying her in our favor.
Okay, so we grit our teeth and begin.
Be careful where one takes refuge, even in the worst of storms. Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves. Children. It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
That's a shifty looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him,
says Malaclips. I suppose we need to save that boy. Taken from the dregs of society, elevated to petty positions of power, Watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use bash to open them up for damage.
Once again, good intentions end up with people trying to hit me.
Swing! Ouch! No, not close enough. Oop.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. I find myself with a weapon that I did not anticipate.
A remnant of the Templars and their religious righteousness.
Cardinal Blade. Okay, now this is the one that I thought I had. But of course, something must have changed. I'm just not sure what. Let's have a look. Ah, Knight's Sword. That was the one I had. Okay. I thought I sold that. Uh-huh. Well. Time to have a... Oh, good one. He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush in our village and I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wipes some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I'm of Clan Catsfoot and we're great pathfinders. I'll find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Okay. The small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. I could go for some temple prayers.
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust. More's the pity.
This guy seems like a bit of an atheist. The Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for simple gold donation. I'll make a donation. And that means we can get some stuff. So there's Beggar's Charm. Gold Zealot. Ooh, discard cards to get max life, which is pretty good. We'll also go for a Gambler's Banquet. This is also a good one. Getting extra food. Ooh, for me it's between the Gambler's Banquet and the Monk's Vitality, but I'm gonna go with the Banquet because extra food after every dice gambit is just pretty good.
Age turns us all. She has done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
Yay! Extra health. And then
A lesson in caution awaits us all. Nature, truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Valacliff and assistant.
clappy 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 clap clap. Clappy clappy clap clap. Bastion of Purification? Or the Winter's Bane? I mean, it's really nice to get that 15% defense. But Winter's Bane could also be really nice. I'm gonna go with this. I believe in my offensive capability. If I get 4 more. Okay. So, that was bad.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
But we still get a soldier's sword. Okay. I won't upgrade to that. Well, it wouldn't be an upgrade, so I'm not gonna be wearing that sword right now.
The mountain itself pushes you back.
A sudden blizzard slows your progress through the Mount Freydis. The bitter winds pierce your skin like shards of glass.
Witches I will tolerate. They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
As you ascend the snowy Mount Freydis, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in.
We've come in search of the High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips.
You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess' good side. I have fixed a batch right now if you like to taste. If I got it right this time, you can take it, you,
she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines.
I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite,
he says, nudging you forward. Divine Intervention. Ooh, that's a good one. After all rerolls on a dice gambit, reroll your lowest dice. Very nice.
In the cold, men become desperate. Women hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
Ah, huge failure. Ouch. Damage, then combat. Alright. On the frozen plains, prey are few and far between.
Handsome for violence.
Ouch! Stop that! Got him. Got him, got him, got him.
With the least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life
Plenty
is
of
filled
combat.
with surprises.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malekith and assistant. That helps.
There we are.
I have little trust in artifacts that breathe, myself.
Okay. Every third step does not consume food. Defending adds to weapons charge. Okay, I'll use that. Seems good. Woo! Okay. You seek shelter against a bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Let's dig this assailant out. And we take his blessing, Guardian Angel. Ah, retrying the chance cards gambit. Yeah, I will have that.
Strange things still exist. Do you not see the beauty in this plant? True wonders still remain. Treat it gently.
There we are. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbites.
Will you push on, despite nature itself attempting to thwart you? Let us learn what sort you are. Strong? Clever? Wise? The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that. The mountain is unforgiving. You would not be the first to die upon its peak.
I'm gonna go for the Divine Providence if I can. But I will take that one. Yeah, okay, let's do that. More blizzards. More blizzards than blessings, I say.
A grand opportunity for you to take whatever pleases you and go about your day.
Monk's Vitality. Yeah, I think that's going to be the thing. I like the idea of a permanent blessing.
The more time we spend together, the more unsavory your allies become.
Strange mystery, the whims which keep some ancient relics in our hands while others are but dust.
I hope this works.
I'll travel with you. Why not?
Nicely done. Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the priestess of her people and drive the deal the Empire has requested? Or will you turn and flee?
Luck of the draw, and I wasn't lucky. The expansion of the Empire requires constant conscription of new blood. Soldiers block all attacks, greatly reducing their damage. Use Bash to open them up for damage.
Just once. Get a quiet drink.
smacked and shacked.
Valuable for purely financial reasons, if nothing else.
But we didn't get enough blessings. That's a bummer. Oh well, we can still enter.
You still have a chance to defeat this mission, even if imperfectly.
I actually think us doing well on some of the avalanche trials have rendered us disadvantageous for the final showdown, because there are blessings to be gained from pulling northerners out of an avalanche in which you have suffered damage. So
Why do we always end up enraging the locals? We should let them talk.
well, finished that one in pretty short order. Even though you have failed to bring me your offering, I am impressed with how you wield your sword. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Branston.
Unhappy with your appearance? Perhaps we can make some small changes.
The Map Maker. What's that? Okay. So what is this?
Ah, this is a story yet to be told. Let us take a glimpse into the future, and with it learn of lands beyond death.
Okay. I feel that a cartographer might be interesting. Ah, so that's all was added to supplies. Now I understand.
Every story we tell is ultimately a story of power. This one is a story of broken power. Long dead gods and the rotten tides that lap at their fallen bodies.
Beware!
An elder shrieks.
They say a demon stalks the land, handsome and terrible. Once a pirate, his lust for gold drove him from the sea to the desert. One by one, his loyal crew died, and now only he remains, kept alive by the terrible fire inside.
And beware! Another elder clenches a cake in her hand with great intensity.
A god lies imprisoned beneath the stone. They say that even now her struggles crack the earth and fill the world with flames.
A few dust-covered characters watch you carefully. An elder stops you and presses a smooth pebble into the palm of your hand. A crude map is etched upon it. He looks at you with faraway eyes.
The holy man is font of all riddles.
The words drip out of the old man like a terrible secret. With that he sighs and grips your hand. Heavy gold bracelets line his arms.
I once sought the portal like you. It cost me everything.
As you gently brush him off and step out of the inn, the dust inhabitants shake their heads at your folly.
A vampire cannot cross running water. These days you must deal with far more mundane opposition.
Let's see what equipment we can get from this one. It's nice to have this one early on so that we can get some equipment cards. Barely more than a woodchopper's tool. But what does a woodchuck wood when you wood? Exactly. I'm going to ask everybody a question. Simple, effective tactics. Whee! Jump! Swing! There we go. There we go. That'll do. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Okay. Let's see. So okay, activating 30 special attacks will give us a token, so
The ancient
let's go for
statue
that
holds
first.
the keys to this challenge.
One hand is raised in prayer, the other holds out a worn offering bowl. We can pray for a riddle. Okay, let's try that. Beware the intersect of tree and tower. Eager's sorrow.
With knowledge, the perils here may easily be bypassed. Well, with knowledge and the wit to use it.
I watched as the goddess of the hearth slew her own sister. The skies rained blood for 100 days. Okay. Walk the bloodied hill 3 times in order to reach the gateway. Once we numbered more than the stars. Now only 6 true gods remain. The rest are dead. Or imprisoned as I am.
When you sail beyond sight of land, you belong to the sea. Even though you return, that truth never leaves you. This I know.
Okay, I'll reveal one encounter, please. Okay, I have a sense that Eager's sorrow is something to be avoided. Just from looking at it, it looks very unfriendly.
A god is nothing but a source of endless power. And now this one lies trapped beneath the earth, railing in fury but achieving nothing.
And here we go. The ground here is cracked and blasted. Magma boils from great fissures and the air shimmers from the dreadful stifling heat. A rumbling comes from deep within the earth like something huge and terrible waking from a slumber. A voice from below trembles with rage. You think I cannot crush you to dust from my own prison? Heresy, fool, snake! Advance and let your blood bless my grave. Not just failure, huge failure. The voice roars in rage, shaking the ground underfoot. A great fissure opens up beneath you, and it hurts. Ow, 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 ow. You manage to scramble to safety. The boy, Captain Harley, appears silently at your side. I'd visit the statue of the priest if I were you. He draws a transparent telescope and surveys the landscape. The god imprisoned under here will kill you if you don't know the way.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Okay, small failure. Small failure. We're learning. The voice roars in rage. Okay, so what happens? Less damage, but still damage. And the hellfire added over there. Okay. Right. Yeah, we don't have anything we can really bargain with, so gotta go over here. I'm going to ask for longer life. Bones crunch underfoot. Ancient swords from kingdoms long forgotten flank the path like a wedding guard. The stones here are stained a deep red. Well, let's see what we have here.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
Okay. I have my licorice. Come get me, you gnomies. There we are. Well, that'll do. Nasty little buggers. The battered gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously.
Alright. The penalty for transgression is no longer death. We'd like to parley. We shake arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you. Or something. I'll give you food for a helmet, one small folk exclaims. I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring, another chimes in. Give me a weapon and I can wield, and one for my brother. We have got gold, a toothless gnome calls out. The gnomes all loudly shout their own offers, trying to drown each other out. So, let's give them something. Ah, gold is lovely. And lots of it. Okay, good. Ow! Okay, these things are just bloody everywhere. That's not going well. I'll console myself. But I guess we know where to go.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them,
Wrong
you will
turn.
surely perish.
Okay, let's see what we can do against these terrors of the night.
I'll have you know my friend here is built far better than you. Thank you.
I guess that'll do.
What left these lands so desolate? How many times have mortals attempted a crossing here? These are mysteries lost to the sands of time. The Empire has busily purged so many of the fantastic creatures from these lands, and yet they leave the gnomes.
And yet they leave the gnomes.
managed that one in pretty decent time. The first time I ever faced gnomes in this game, I was at a complete loss for what to do. Because you can't hit them conventionally, so you know, it takes a while to just get to an idea of what you're actually doing with them. I suppose max life is also pretty nice to have. So, let's get to the statue. Pray for mercy. Oh, wait, no. Okay, there's a sorrow over there, which we could go for. Let's go for some mercy. You are not the cursed pirate. Why did you help him? His fate is his own and deserved. A hissing sound escapes the statue, almost like laughter. Deccan's villain's soul is released. May you sleep well with this decision.
Oh, you cannot be stopped from saving the weak and pathetic, can you?
The riddles become more and more expensive, I see. Every single time. Okay. I can take a battle.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
I mean, I may take damage, but at least if I, you know, as long as I don't die, they don't seem to be adding hellfire to the map, which I find is a positive outcome overall. They pour from their undercities a tide of mischief and terror. Tricky and unpredictable fighters, goblins are vulnerable to riposte. Attack them before they finish drinking or deal with the consequences.
By sea and stock, fated fame!
Oops! Yeah, okay, that's a consequence. There we are. That'll do for today. Or for this card, I guess. Minor damage, but nothing too bad. Gaining some fame. Let's see what happens over here.
The shadow folk appear to have found your trail.
Shit. Okay. They can counterattack. Light weapons recommended. We don't have any good ones, so I'm sticking with my axe. That's a lot of bloody shadows, though.
I hope this works!
Aha! Gotta revive our Malaclips unless he dies. If he dies, then, well, we will try to bring him back to life. Ow! Goodbye, shadows. I do not like your presence. Weeping, the peasant falls to embrace his son. Thank the gods, Timus. Thank the gods. The small family gathers a dusty bundle of what they can in gratitude. Ah, a choice of equipment, and we can get Winter's Bane, Bastion of Purification. I guess a Winter's Bane would be nice. I'm still on a roll with this axe, I feel.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Aha! Okay, let's see what happens with success. The magma boils, then subsides. The voice sighs. I will let you live, worm. Spread the word of my mercy. Perhaps then I will be free of this prison. The heat dissipates as you pass through without further incident. Good to have some food. Okay. Yeah. We only have that one shield. Quick toilet. Quick toilet break. Ah, bugger me. I thought there would be, I didn't think it would go
Combat
straight to
solved
battle.
So little. It has ended this, however.
Okay, well. Alright, back to the story, I guess. Maybe that's not too bad. We can go back to this one. Okay. So, High Priestess, let's do the
This game
Empress.
is merely the lesser game. It is not the true game of life and death, merely my model of it. I must prepare you for the challenges you will face when we meet Callus in truth.
Oh, okay. I want that. I want those temple prayers. I really do. So, what are we gonna ditch for that? Maybe something that we know already. I guess we can do without the man-eating tree. You know, a bit of new, a bit of old. That's the road to indomitable gold. Zerga screen. And then one more. Let's go with the shield. We're going sword on this one. And so we start with a knight's sword. Yeah, okay, one supply, so boom, boom. We're ready to roll.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol. A leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you.
Raiders
Your
have
pride,
destroyed.
your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Okay. Raiders have destroyed our village, the elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Chrysazaia. Tis the only weapon that will break the seal of protecting the encampment. He hands you the weapon.
Anger is a powerful force.
We need more fame to use it, but looks good. The weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighted down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential. The elder looks straight in your eyes, as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men, only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Chrysazaia. You do well to remember that. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The village needs a hero. The town of Braedon is surely in danger and must be warned. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune. Okay. Buy equipment. What can we get? Maybe a shield wouldn't be too bad. I would love to get this Berserker's Creed, but we can't really afford it. So let's buy the shield and equip that.
Is that your choice? Really?
Yes, it is, you condescending ninny. Yeah, knight's sword and then a shield. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go, everybody. Let's go, let's rock and roll.
Gentlemen, please. We can work this out. Look at them!
No health lost, I believe, so that's very good. Very good indeed. Quite as we wanted.
A useful tool, but simple magic. When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
I'm no happier to be here than you lot.
I'm seeing quite a bit of lag on the system when I go into combat. I think I may need to tweak the video settings in my streaming. But I can't really do that while we're rolling, so... Okay. Search for spoils. Ugh. Didn't go well, did it?
Time passes and things change. The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness. Yet, death stalks the streets of the city.
Okie dokie, it would seem that we got ourselves a friend here. Or a potential one. The Hunter. You will find no charity here. When activated, Keturah fires her back holstered weapon and causes high damage to enemies in range. Stay close to charge her ability faster.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder because I'm allowed to race it.
Alright, right. We got him down. Yeah. I'm kind of sad about my frame rate dropping so low, but yeah. As formidable as the woman looks, you turn to search other fallen men before leaving the alleyway. Gaining equipment? Okay. That's good. Berserker's Creed. I think that's what we will want.
The power Rage grants is often misunderstood.
And some food, which is very, very welcome indeed.
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
Today! Oh. 14, so we have to go pretty high. Let's just try everything. Good call, I think. Thank you, she says. Here's a token of gratitude, gaining food, and gold. And we gain 3 extra gold because we now gain a lot of gold whenever gaining gold.
Let us see
Gold
what the
begets
next
more
tower
gold now.
holds. Do not take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Hey! Go down and stay down, you nasty, nasty thing. Man, I guess it's a man. I can't see your face, but I'm going to assume you are a man. So that leaves us at 13 fame. So far, so good. Oh, that was a good one. More fame, more gold. And now we're rolling in money. So I say buy some equipment. We could buy the Cardinal Blade. I'm definitely tempted.
Do you use this for its holy virtues or its cutting edge?
Cutting edge. Thank you very much.
They are your decisions to make. I will not tell you what to do. You must learn from your mistakes as well as your successes. Go ahead. Buy what pleases you.
Right, I think that's what we need to do. We can always come back if we need to buy food. Oh, no, actually, we can't just come back if we need to buy food. Oh, well. So, Gambler's Banquet. Dice Gambit leads to food. Simony Remedy? Simony. If you have 0 gold and 0 food at the beginning of a new map, you draw 5 gain cards and then discard it. I mean, that's a pretty massive gain, of course. I would go with the Gambler's Banquet.
The longest night and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
No, I'm not going to trade my blessing for that. I like this blessing. I would have it rather than max life because, well, if I didn't, then
If you fall in a trap
I would have
once,
taken the one
you
that
may
gave me
blame
max life.
error.
So
To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
it's not foolishness when it's the only road I can take. I will be damned if I let you insult me, you charming mystery of a man. But yeah, okay. We're probably within our last 30 minutes of the stream because I am down to my last cup of tea.
I hope this works.
Hey, that was my shield. I was having a good time with that. Okay, down. Let's get over to Malaclips. Oops. No, don't move so far away from me now. I was just about to get close and intimate with you. Fancy McGinderman triumphs. Let's search for spoils. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have that.
Actions, of course, have consequences. You cannot think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
Let us assist against the mad, burning pillagers. The
By sea and
raiders.
sun, fate and fane!
One hit to ourselves and countless to them, so cheers, my good viewer. Okay. Valiant Aegis. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Save some food
Now
along the
the
way.
power is
Oh,
yours
well,
to
actually,
use.
with our newfound fame, we can use the almighty Hammer of Justice. Okay, I'll use the mighty Hammer of Justice, thank you.
It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from you no longer.
Malaclips looks on in awe. Wow, that would earn a pretty penny at the market, but first, let's use it to break the barrier out to the northern raiders' camp, slay the shaman, and stop the raids once and for all.
These are the choices that make the hero or the villain.
Alright then. We will face any corrupted that might be in need of rectification. And then we will test the ire of this hammer we have just received. Okay, so here we go. Here I am. Bestowed to the people of the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity.
Why do you keep getting us into these situations?
Plonk. Yeah, okay, this weapon is a little strong. I like this hammer. It's a nice hammer.
At what age does a child lose their innocence? When do they become the enemy?
Not today. Today we help the boy. If he ever becomes the enemy, I hope, and I hope he never does, then it will not be the day when he's chased down by soldiers for pittance. Deadly at a distance, only the most skilled are recruited into the musketry. Musketeers fire heavy attacks, defend with a shield, else evade for your life. So, evade for our life, I suppose it is. Oh dear. Oops. Took a hit to the face there. Pretty nice. Heroic sacrifice. Okay. Thank you, my boy. Okay. Apparently it's Snake Eyes, yeah. Okay, we're just gonna roll everything again. Insufficient, sadly. But, you know. Nah, we're just gonna continue. I like my little Malaclips. He's a nice addition to my combat, so I will not sacrifice him, even if it takes out one of those cards.
I hope this works.
Come and taste the might of my big hammer. It's a pretty nice hammer, you know. I'm sure you will agree. Rana's remarkable fishing. While strolling the docks of Iron Peak, a tattooed woman calls to you from a small fishing sloop. As she shakes your hand, she introduces herself as Rana Ishmael, captain of the SS Remarkable. Okay, I'll ask about harpoon fishing then. It's a popular pastime among the kinds of folks who need to prove their physical prowess, she says, brandishing a rust-covered harpoon. I can get you out on order right now, or for a little extra gold, I know where I can acquire a premium harpoon. It'll help steady your aim. Behind her, the sea beckons. Okay, I'll try the premium harpoon. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. We'll be going over there to this precision challenge. As the shoreline disappears, Rana drops the anchor. You need to tell me how this works, or are you ready to throw some harpoons around? Let's start. You get a firm grip on the harpoon and take aim at the reef below.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
There we go, that's the good one.
Nicely timed.
It's always about the gold. With unerring accuracy, your harpoon plunges deeper into the reef. Right, okay. Oh, we need to do another one. The real thing is about to figure out when your beam lines up with the direction of travel of the gold bar. Because it is the gold bar you want. Ha 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 ha. Ah, bugger.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Okay, hopefully we get another chance here to go for the gold. No, I wasn't happy with that. There we go. This one, I think. Ah!
Breathe. You have done well.
Horned Gloom Group. Okay. Okay, there she is. Let's teach you what we do to pirates. Okay. Right. Yep.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Smash and F and these guys are the most dangerous ones, so that's why we're going for them first. And you're gone, mate. Oops. You can hit me, but I can hit you harder. Food for us. But we didn't get the special token.
Wealth through exploration. We have many lands to discover, you and I. If you cannot make use of this, I will question your skills. You'll notice that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
So far we've only succeeded in these, and I believe there's an ambush in store if we don't. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, okay. Successive successes. Netting gold and food.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
But we need a bigger map in order to really
You have
make use of that
prepared
cartography.
yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
We're gonna use Hretha's Ire. The hammer finds its mark and you're immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaclips, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you're standing in a forest clearing, covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bold and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plated arms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness, the defender of villages and the exiled one. The shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope You know how to fight, hero, says the bold northerner calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat the snake, you must cut off its head. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. I'm just going to continue. I like having companions. Just call me a social creature, okay?
I do not get me flustered. Stand clear of my blades, and I will stand clear of yours.
Smash and double smash. And down she goes. Shaman gone. The shaman's body writhes as the dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out, a massive hand, and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry, I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
Ooh, worthy hero. Okay, nice. Nice.
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change.
Okay, I say we take
It is
one more.
not one game now, but a score, each with its own nuance and delicate approach. Ooh, Armor of Gluttony. Ooh, that's a good one.
I remember it being really good. Maybe it's been tweaked. There was a time in this game when that piece of armor was just insanely strong. Whether that's still the case remains to be seen. Let's go with the axe. That's a one-stop weapon of glory.
These rules. I do not know truly if they will train you for the challenges that Callus will place in your way. Of course, we know how this part of the story ends. The Emperor is merely the face on the throne. Behind him, the usurper pulls the strings. The one who sits upon the throne of life and death has a great influence upon the world. Their very soul permeates the lands and fills the hearts of the people. I never understood the duel. If you are at war, use every tool at your disposal. If not, let things lie. Yet inattention leads to disaster. Not every inch of the wilderness is peaceful.
Goodness me. Let's get it done. Okay. This will be the one. There we go. Now the next one is going to be harder. We're going to keep an eye out for that. I'm going to keep an eye out for that, but let's see. Silver's okay, but we're going for 3 golden ones. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. Let's see what we can do.
That will set you in good stead from here.
But nah, I think we've just landed the exact same dynamic as last time. So, yeah. Okay, basically you need to get 2 gold in a row. I think that's my feeling of it.
Hardly worth our time.
Oh no. I don't like knives too much, but no. I guess I like the special attack that they have really well. That's pretty nice, but in most cases. And through them we go.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Okay, so far so great. And then anarchists come along. Okay, let's see what this brings along.
I hope this works.
Out of my way.
Okie dokie, pretty efficient. We don't have the fame for this yet, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. Every encounter with a gambit reveals a random encounter card, which is pretty good here, so I'll happily take that.
Hardly elegant, but possibly effective.
Treacherous wild, of course. Poisonous berries, take damage. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. Gotta save the boy. Gotta fight my way through the soldiers. Gotta find out that boy. Gotta get him to his parents. It's gonna be a bunch of joy.
Irritations end up with people trying to hit me.
Get out of my way. Smash! And you're dead. Okie dokie. Armor of Gluttony, please. Okay, so what do we get? Extra 30% defense if you have 20 plus food. Okay, yeah, nice. Gain an extra 30 defense for each additional 3 food. Nice. Okay. Gain +2 food or +1 food in Endless after every encounter in which you receive the gain card, excluding the camp one. Okay. Because otherwise you could gain that which
Ancient
I must
smiths have
admit,
considered
in
the
previous
same
versions when
issues
that
we
wasn't
do.
there, I did.
How to handle hunger and resources during battle.
Oh, re-roll this one, and whee!
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Dangerous wilds, okay, that's combat. Open wilds, that's fine. Treacherous, want to avoid. Dangerous over there, okay. So I want to get to that thing over there, I think.
Even peace hides steel within.
Huh. Okay.
By sea and sun, fate and fane.
Okie dokie, that's that one dead. Whee! Smoke and smash, and you go down too. No exceptions here. No exceptions. For fame and equipment. Yay! Let's wear this. Oh, we need more fame for the gluttony thing. Okay, good. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah! Treacherous. Okie dokie, I'll take the dangerous wilds. Because they can give equipment and fame helps too.
I hope this works.
And you go down. Schmackery doodle. Ooh, Elder's Gift. One does like that. Deep water, open wilds, good. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. We just want to avoid that one. Thank you for the food. Let's go for open wilds.
A moment of peace on your travels. Savor it.
What do we have? Okay, sword and a good shield or an axe. I think I'm going to go with the axe. Because we are only one special attack away from getting a token. And I want that token.
Gentlemen, please. We can work this out.
Smack it out. Doodle. Smackadoo. Soldiers and thieves working together. What is this world coming to? What manners of corruption am I witnessing? It's time to set things straight because I am the Batman. And I have come to ask you some questions. Put it on.
I have little sense of trust for wandering merchants. True bargains are rarely found with those who are unwilling to wait around for their customers to test their wares.
Maybe we can negotiate a better price. Dice target 5. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. No problem there.
Dice are a constant reminder of death. The singular
Okay.
is die, as I'm sure you know, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
I think that's just well as we're gonna do. Cursed Helm of Ugagu. Ouch. Vulnerable binding. Okay. Snares affect me more, but okay. Well, we'll have to bear it. There are some cards that can get rid of curses, so. Ah! Wrong shield.
You should run while you have the chance.
I will have that shield now. That'll be ever so nice. I really want that shield. Okay. Ruby
Keep
ring.
walking in the light
nice.
of grace, and this ring will favor you.
$10 armor from this, 15 from that, 10 from this. So that adds up to a nice 35. And 35 means that we get 3 points of damage reduced with every attack that hits us. Doesn't shield us from that one though.
There is little I can say that will stop an adventurer pilfering ancient artifacts.
Yay, more curses. I love it. Lose food with each companion ability used. Okay. Alright.
A city is still a city, even when haunted by death.
Let's see what this one comes to. A fight to the death, no doubt. So let's make sure that it's not ours. That would be bad.
Let's see what you can do, youngin.
This'll get him. Okay, this one. Cool. I guess I'm gonna ask about Aculeus. This Prince of Poison is no ordinary quarry. It will lead us to him, and you will fight by my side. Okay then.
Reward well earned.
Okie dokie. Open wilds are wonderful. Max life. Happy. Treacherous wilds bad, but I want to get to the... Okay.
It was your actions that necessitated these additions to the game, you understand? I knew you were approaching and tailored things around your lust for fame.
Yay! Now... Ah, we can't use the hammer because we actually don't have it. We didn't select it when it came up. Thank you, Open Wilds, for restoring a bit of health. Let's go here.
Here we begin to see the potential of cards based around fame. If you can force them from your deck and into your hands, you can begin to exploit their power.
Ah. Hello, Wilds of Danger. I have the Hammer of God. And we are about to bring it down upon you.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Ow! Yeah. Stop attacking me, you scallywag. Reveal 3 encounters. Okay, good. Temple prayers. Okay, so basically we should go this way, this way, this way, this way. And then run into that guy. Justice served. How is this working? Ah, okay, okay. Thieves go down a bit easier. You know, that might just be very handy. Yeah, let's do that. There seem to be a lot of thieves around on this particular mission.
You strike me as the type who would put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. Yet, perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
Okay. Redraw. Okay. That's one.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Return to the building.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations. It combines many different elements of our game into one.
Okay, I can take that. We can take that. That's not too bad.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Good one. Yeah. We like that. Gotta get all these people out the building. Yeah, bugger. Just not enough. Didn't compensate quite well enough. Yes, 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 yes. That's good. Okay. $31 gold, much appreciated. It's enough to go get the token. And now we're just gonna hunt down this bugger.
One more relic is within your grasp. Who hired these thieves? That is the true question.
And down you go. Time pressure does weird things to your brain. It just works less efficiently.
And now you must begin to ask yourself how these threads connect. Were you simply a patsy for the Empire? Or did you hope to be something greater?
Ah! Ow! Ah, that hurts.
That should help.
Okay, I'll fight under your burden. New wielder gain a curse, yeah, okay. Okay, we can live without that. We can live with that because we don't have the Amaleklips with us anyway. So it'll just be all like balls to the wall with no one to fall back on but sweet old me. Oh dear. This mage went to extraordinary lengths to gather these relics. Mages shoot projectiles from a distance, use evade to avoid their attacks. Oh, they are annoying, those. Ah. I need to remember that it's a 7. Oops. That will do some good. And that, and that, and that, and that. Whoops. Ouch. And down you go. Down you go. Okay, we completed this quest. Captain Estrella meets you at the city gates. I'll take you straight to the Chief Council. She'll be eager to examine what you've brought back. On the walk to the palace, you explain that you've safely recovered all the relics. This may be a rare day when the council will smile. Estrella says. You can see her trying to catch the words as they come out. My apologies. This is indeed another glorious day for the Empire. The Chief Counsel looks over the relic you've returned. You have done well. We shall keep these relics safe, lest they fall into less learned hands.
Every part of this tale is a part of your history, a part of the reasons that bring you here.
Nice. Nice. So we have new abilities to look forward to, new encounters and new missions and a new friend as well. But this is where I shall leave you, dear viewer. The stream must come to its end. Thank you for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure to play this, and I will play it again in the future, though maybe not just anytime soon, but yeah. It's a game that I'll return to every now and then, because I do enjoy the atmosphere of it a whole lot. Anyhow, thank you for watching, be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and, well, I'll see you soon. Especially if you watched a video that's on the screen right here, right now, sort of thing, that I'll see you very, very soon indeed. Have a lovely